Get ready to match the star. Dick Gautier, Brett Sommer, Charles Nelson Reilly, Melinda Fee, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Raymer.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. What a joy it is to see your bodies, especially yours, my dear. Listen, we have the little tradition here. We've had you many times before on the show.
And I've had you, too.
Not, but the celebrities here, you don't have to join in on this unless you really feel. But we always say hello to the new kid on the block.
Very good.
With a, with a brisk round of applause. So let's do that for Melinda Fee, shall we do that? And also, there's something else we do. For the new kid on the block, especially if it's a girl, we do this.
Not necessarily.
Hey. Holy mackerel!
Have you had any of the diseases on this list? If not, you had this.
Okay, shall we begin?
Yes,
okay,
let's begin.
Let's say hello to our two players, Tim Conley and Sandy Smith. How are you? Tim's the current champion. He's won a lot of money. He has $3,300 to his credit. Wow. You got a chance to think what you're going to do with that money, have you? What are you going to do with some of that money?
Anybody who goes to school these days has to borrow
Needs
money
all
from
they
the
can
government,
get.
and I'm paying
Okay.
it back.
Now let's find out a little bit about Sandy Smith, shall we?
Hi, I'm a housewife, and my husband's in the audience, and my sister, and I have two...
Your husband and sister are going together?
No, they're in the audience.
Oh, they're just there together.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I hope.
Yes.
They're just
And
good
I have
friends.
two little girls aged 3 and 2,
Yeah.
and I'm from Oroville, California.
Or where's that? What part of the state?
That's in Northern California. It's 70 miles north of Sacramento.
Sandy, we welcome you.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best of luck. And we will start this game right after we do a little business with America. Are you ready for us? Well, we're ready for you. Here we go. There's my magic finger on the button. And Sandy, what is your selection, A or B?
B.
B it is. Everybody plays. Brand new game.
Okay.
Nick said, boy, did we have a wild party. In the middle of the room, there was a huge punch bowl, and we had a blank in it. In the middle of the room, there's a huge punch bowl, and we had a blank in it.
Okay.
Right?
Hi, hon.
How are you?
Oh, I'm just wonderful. We had a huge matter of opinion.
Is that your Robin Hood haircut?
They like it on Selma. Don't say anything about it.
Like it? You know, I think you are perfectly cast as Robin Hood.
Oh, thank you. I have fun.
Because you look good in leotards. You have nice legs.
Oh, you son of a gun. Hey, you saw my legs in Birdie. You remember
That's right.
from then.
Yeah. We worked together. As a matter of fact, the three of us worked together in a Broadway show called Bye Bye Birdie.
That's right.
He was Conrad Birdie.
He was Dick Van Dyke.
I was Dick Van Dyke. Right. I am Dick Van Dyke.
Who is Charles?
The youngest of the three.
Charles, yes. Are you ready, Sandy? They're all ready, so we call on you. Nick said, boy, did we have a wild party. In the middle of the room, there was a huge punch bowl, and we had a blank in it.
A girl in it.
A girl in it. Okay. You know, I thought of that, but I rejected the idea because I think it would smart a little bit. What do you say?
What, smart drinking it or smart for her? I don't know what you
It
mean.
would smart her.
Oh, would smart her? Depends upon what's in it, I guess. No, I also said girl because I thought that was a terrific idea. What do I
That's one for Sandy. It doesn't fit anywhere. No, wait a minute. Now you got to
Get it in there, Gene. I will.
It doesn't fit in there. You got a steady hand. Just hold it up there like a decent fellow. Then. I didn't mean to.
This is yours.
Almost. Now, in the middle of the room, there's a huge punch bowl, and we had a blank in it.
You bet your bippy. We had a little lady.
A lady, all right. That's two for Sandy. Not after the
I
party.
went a little wilder. I said we had a nude swim in it.
A nude swim. Everybody in the punch bowl! You ready to jump in?
Yes.
Okay. May we see it,
I
Melinda?
kept the girls out of the water, and I said we had a ball in it.
We had a ball. We had a ball in it. Well, I guess what you mean is everybody jumped in the punch bowl. Is that what you had a good time? Okay, Melinda. Now, Richard.
The invisible man's here. Tell him I can't see him.
Yeah.
I said naked lady.
Naked lady. Now, I would expect you to say
Something nice.
yes.
Something nice to the lady from Oroville, because
Right.
she's been shaken up enough already this year, that's for sure. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't want to drink the punch. I had a girl in it.
You had a girl in the punch. Okay. 4. You're off to a great start. That's kind of unusual for the first round. Tim, listen carefully. Sherlock Holmes said, "Elementary, my dear Watson, the killer is Colonel Sanders." Well, it's obvious because the victim's body is covered with blank. The victim's body is covered with blank. Obvious. Elementary. Elementary, my dear Watson.
I think
My dear Watson.
I think I have. Where are you from?
No, that's fine. I've been out in the sun. There. All right, everybody's ready over here. We come to Tim Connolly. Sherlock Holmes said, "Elementary, my dear Watson, the killer is Colonel Sanders, and it's obvious because the victim's body is covered with
Feathers.
feathers." Who said that? You relating to somebody out there?
All of them.
All of them. He says the whole audience is filled with his relatives. He said covered with feathers.
I know he did.
Feathers? That's a good answer.
It is?
Yes,
I
terrific.
guess so. Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
What did you say?
well, mine is better, but it's all right. No, mine is covered with chicken fat.
Chicken fat.
Well, I thought that would be good. Okay, listen, who likes it?
Careful. He's got his quiver with him.
Got an arrow up your nose, know what I mean?
What did you say, Brett?
Well, I thought feathers, and then I thought it through to its logical conclusion, and the only thing I came up with was crumbs.
Wrong.
You looked at me and said it was a true. You said, that's a fine answer. You said, that's swell.
I thought it was something else. I didn't get a good look at it. What did you say?
I love you.
I said the perfect answer, Gene.
'Cause
Chicken feathers.
You're the perfect person. Elementary, my dear Watson, the killer is Colonel Sanders. It's obvious because the victim's body is covered with feathers. Do you agree?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Wait, hold on.
The Colonel's got ribs.
The Colonel's got ribs. Oh, that's right. He does have ribs.
Got legs.
I've got rhythm.
Actually, there are no feathers on the chicken when they come to Colonel Sanders.
That's true.
Al Plucko before they come to the Colonel.
That's right. They have to be plucked.
Also, please don't boo Robin Hood.
Yeah.
The gentleman that made Marion.
Right.
I said, elementary, my dear Watson.
Elementary.
That's right.
Elementary.
Body was covered with batter.
With batter.
I sort of people.
Now, you, my dear.
Well, now I understand more than I did before, because I didn't realize that the feathers were under there. No wonder his batter goes crunch.
Right. So, at the end of round one, score is 4-1. Round two coming up in a moment or so, but right now, this is especially for you. I gotta tell you, the audience has heard it. They're not gonna laugh again, but it was really funny because Miss Miller, whom nationwide television audiences know extremely well, she's been on every television show you can imagine. I met her first many years ago on the old Tonight Show. Anyway, we're in Studio 33 here at CBS, and next door, Tony Orlando, and Dawn, they do that show there. And one day, he had a little time to fill, so he walked down in the audience. He says, "Miss Miller, how are you? What are you doing here?" She says, "I couldn't get into Match Game next door, so I came into your show." Thank you for the plug. Give her a match game T-shirt or something and appreciation there. Okay, here we go to round 2 now. Let's see, 4-1 in favor of Sandy. What do you want, Sandy?
B again.
You want B again? Here we go. 2 people play only, Charles and Melinda. Are you ready? All right, this is it. At the dentist's office, Mary got the surprise of her life when she sat down on the dentist's blank. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. I've missed you. I always missed you. How's what's his name?
Except once.
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah. Listen, we had these 2 guys had a grand time yesterday. Doing a TV show called Show Offs.
Yeah, unfortunately, of course, it would have been on 3 months ago by the time they see this.
Well, whatever it is, I don't care. I just wanted to say...
We did have a good time.
It was marvelous working with you, and I just had the time of my life doing
Thank
it.
you.
All right.
Beat him again.
Yes, naturally. All right, the 2 celebrities ready over there. Here we go, Sandy. At the dentist's office, Mary got the surprise of her life when she sat down on the dentist's blank.
His drill.
His drill. Now,
I wasn't playing.
You weren't playing, but you got it. But I am going to resist. I will not say she got the point, because that's, that's the old joke and what.
I love your restraint, Gene.
Yeah.
I love your restraint.
Yes. Now, Charles, you are first.
I said a boring answer, lap.
Lap.
I thought she might have said lap and it would have been a match.
He was holding the drill at the time, though.
That's right. And you, Melinda, what did you say?
Well, I'm just as boring as Charles. I said lap 2.
Well, Tim, you got a chance. You ready? Okay. One person does not play.
Chuck.
Chuck. Okay.
Big Chuck.
I have a TV guide listing. Are you ready for this TV guide listing? It says this here. Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon.
Right.
Cannon goes to Disneyland and blanks Dumbo the elephant. Cannon goes to Disneyland and blanks Dumbo the elephant.
Where do you see this terrific answer?
It's called Plan Ahead. Well done, Melinda.
Can't get used to these pens.
Yes. All right. Everybody's ready over here, so we come to Tim Conley. All finished. Okay. TV guide listing says Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon goes to Disneyland and blanks Dumbo the elephant.
I'll say rides.
You will? Oh, wait a minute. Guy's won $3,300. He doesn't deserve those boos. Wait until they respond.
I think it's right up there with feathers.
Yeah, right. What do you say? You said rides Dumbo the elephant.
Yeah, he is a gourmand. He'll eat anything inside. So I said eats.
He eats.
Dumbo the elephant.
Okay. Brent, what do you say?
Well, it's dispiriting to be incorrect, but knowing his voracious appetite, I also said he ate it.
That's the elephant. I get a match of remaining celebrities to stay in the game. Tim, let's see if it happens. Charles, it's up to you.
Well, no, it ain't up to me.
Oh, it ain't up to you. Melinda, it's up to you.
There's only one thing bigger than the elephant, and that's Cannon, so I said he squashes him.
Squashes him. So that means Sandy Smith wins the game. You had flattens and you had eats. Okay. Come on down, Sandy. Hello there. You ready? Stand by for a moment or so. We say goodbye to Tim Conley. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad you won $3,300, and we wish you the very best of luck. Tim Conley. While we're spinning him off, we're going to spin this message for you, and then you hurry right back. See how she does. Here we are with Sandy Smith. How do you feel?
Better.
Better than what?
Better than nervous.
Better than nervous. Okay, you're not nervous, Sandy. No. Loosen up then. Loosen. That's it. All right, let's go on now. We polled a recent studio audience, Sandy. We got the best response to this. Blank and Jane.
Right.
Blank and Jane. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. You match the middle one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Richard. Oh, really?
Tarzan and Jane.
Tarzan and Jane. Brett?
What about Dick and Jane?
Dick and Jane?
You know, it's a schoolboy.
It's been so long.
See Dick run, see
Yeah.
Jane fall. Oh.
See Jane run after Dick.
And Dick.
Dick!
Well, that's what I was going to say, Dick
gonna
and
say
Jane
Dick
and
and
Spot
Jane.
and Jane. And is
Yeah.
there another one? Who,
John, Joe, and Jane Joe.
something
Blank and Jane.
I can't think of any besides
Can't
those
think of it.
two.
All right, so you're going to have to go with the two there. Dick and Jane and Tarzan and Jane. Do you want one of those? You may have a better idea in your head.
I'm going to go with Tarzan and Jane.
Tarzan and Jane is what you want. Okay, let's find out if it's up there. And if it's there, the question is, where is it? I ask you, is it under the $100 response, I ask you? Steve and Jane.
Well, who on earth is Steve and Jane? It's Steve and Edie.
Jane Mansfield, Jane Meadows, and Steve Allen. That's right, she spells her name Jayne, right.
It's a
But
dumb
anyway.
one anyway.
It's
No wonder I couldn't think of it. I'm not so dumb.
She's only kidding, Steve. Jane. All right, what are we looking for? Tarzan and Jane. Let's find out if it's under the $250 response. Dick and Jane. That's one Brett gave you, okay? Last chance for Tarzan and Jane. Here we go with the $500 response. Congratulations. Put her there. So that means you got $600, Sandy. Now you're going to play for 10 times 500 or 5,000. And to collect, remember, you have to match one of them head-to-head exactly. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write. You face me. And here we go with the $5,000 number. Blank along. A-L-O-N-G. Blank along. Or blank along. I'll give you both accents. I'll tell you what I'm laughing at after. All right. Now, he's finished his, and Sandy, we need an answer from you. One you think will match his. What do you say to that? Blank along.
Hop along.
Hop along. Okay. Tell him what I was chuckling about, Richard.
First thing I wrote was hop along.
Yeah.
And then I wrote sing along.
Sing along and hop along are really equally good answers, aren't they? The tough decision.
I decided to throw away sing and keep hop. $5,600. Who's that down there?
My husband.
In the yellow shirt?
Yes.
Who's with him on his
My
right?
sister.
Is that your sister? And who's in there next to her? You don't know, but she's happy for you. We're all very happy for you. Now, if you're ready, we'll give you a chance to catch your breath here while we introduce another player, and we're going to start another game. So let's welcome Katie Heinz. Okay, when it stops, climb aboard the merry-go-round. Hello, Katie Heinz.
Hi.
How are you?
Just fine.
Would you please tell us the story of your life in 8 seconds?
Okay, I'm a sophomore at Cal Poly, San
Yep.
Luis Obispo, majoring in broadcasting journalism. And I'm in a sorority up there, and I'm a little sister for a fraternity, and I just love it. And I love all outdoor sports.
We love having you here, my dear. You know this lady? She's just won $5,600. She's very excited, but we got to press on here and play another game. So I'll ask you, Katie, to make your selection.
A, please.
Hey, it is. New game everybody plays. The psychiatrist said to Harvey, he says, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is your wife still thinks she's a dog. The good news is I've trained her to blank. Oh, this is the winning car for Sandy Smith. Sorry, it says Hop with his name on it and the amount of $5,000. Got good news and bad news. Bad news is your wife still thinks she's a dog. Good news is I've trained her to...
Okay.
Okay, put it in the slot and away we go. Ready? Katie. Psychiatrist said to Harvey, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is your wife still thinks she's a dog. The good news is I've trained her to...
Lie down.
To lie down.
You know.
I know what you mean, Katie. But will they know what you mean? What do you say?
Well, if your wife talked as much as I did, you'd know it's better to play dead.
Play dead. Okay. There's one. Brett.
Oh, ever a practical-minded person. I said he trained her to cook.
Trained her to cook. She says lie down. Charles?
Trained her to go on the paper.
To go on the paper. And Melinda Fee.
Those answers eluded me. I just said bark.
You really are the invisible lady, aren't you? And you, sir?
Trained her to heel.
Heel. Well, you got 5 different answers. You make it 6.
Go outside.
Go outside. 6 different answers. Okay. So that's your first round question, and now we've got to stop at this point and deliver this message to you. You're okay. You were okay, too. You're going to be better next time, so get back here. Steve Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for match game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.